thought it was an interesting question that Josh Cole put forward, so I wanted to show you what I've come up with to address that question. Hopefully I've understood it correctly. Here we've got a mobile app running, and I've got a repeating section set up in a panel card. The main record, this is just a parent-child relationship in two different tables in a MySQL table. So parent record up here and six child records. We've also got an indicator, which is an icon showing that we do not have an image saved to the database for these records, and an image is loaded for these records. Now, the idea is to upload an image here, but not actually deal with the image while we're working with it. Now, I've selected an image, but I actually haven't saved it to the database yet. Our submit button is lit up, but I haven't done anything else with it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose another image. We've got two indicators flashing now. And now I'm going to go ahead and submit. So these indicators turn on, showing that we have an image loaded in the database for those records. And of course our working image indicator is turned off. So let's go and have a look now. The alpha setup for this. I guess the main parts are in the repeating section. We've got a button which uploads our image, or runs the action to upload our image. Now I'm doing a run action here. I don't actually need to. I could actually just go to the actual action JavaScript and do it here. But we'll have a look at this. Nothing special going on in here. We've got it set to mobile and HTML5, and I'm doing a few other things with the image, but nothing in particular. I'll save that off. The image that we're loading into is a data-bound image, image control. Nothing going on there except that I have hidden it because we don't want to deal with it. We've got our image indicator, which is the Ajax loader, running. Here I've set the width and the height that I want, and I've also set its visibility to hidden, so we don't want to see that unless we're actually doing something with it. And these two indicators tell us whether we've got an image or not loaded in the database. And here we're doing a client-side show height expression. We're testing the length of the image, the hidden field that we've got. If the length is less than 28, we're dealing with no image. No image has been loaded. Actually, an image with a length with no image loaded, it has a length of 27. If we're dealing with an image, it's going to be greater than 27, so we can turn that on. So these get turned on and off as needed. Let's see now. We're not going to deal with the submit button yet. So we've gone ahead, we've selected our image, we've clicked the button to grab an image, we've selected our image, and now an Ajax callback takes place. So let's go and look at the client side stuff for that. I'm using the after Ajax callback complete. I'm going to get the current row that we're dealing with, so we get the instance of a control. And then I'm saying that if this hidden field, now alpha creates this div, hides it with a display of none, and loads the image information into it. So we're going to go and grab that information. We're going to say if the length of the value of this ID, this information, is greater than 0, then we have an image to deal with. And so let's go, and since we're dealing with an image, let's go and turn on that indicator. So that's what we're doing here. And those indicators get turned on as we go along, and then we hit our submit button to commit those changes. And we go and we grab the number of rows in our repeating section. We loop through each one of those rows and we just hide them. I don't bother testing for it. It's so fast. It's all client side. So we go and we hide all those indicators, and then of course the submit takes place and saves the information to the database. Now let's go and take a look at this running on an iPad. So here we have my iPad being mirrored, and Let's go and load an image here, I think. I'm clicking on the screen. Let's go and load an image into our second. Click on Upload Image. I'm going to choose an existing image. The AJAX callback takes place. We've got an indication that an image upload is going on. And then we submit. Everything's saved. And that's about it. Thanks for watching.